Hey, the Singapore architecture skyline. I am so excited to review this one and talk about it and give you my thoughts. Let's just jump right into it, guys. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is the Singapore Skyline architecture set. Set number 21057, 827 pieces. This is the 13th set in the Skyline series, and boy was I excited when this was announced. Singapore is a fantastic city to showcase in the architectural line, and within this one it had a few new pieces, a few new colors. Now the 1x4 rounded, that was the most interesting piece I saw. The hubcaps that achieved some of the look, that's really cool. And just a few new pieces, which is cool to see. Also, I like to point out it's not sold out, and it hasn't sold out as far as I know, so I like to see that it's readily available. I hate when sets sell out and they're not available for long periods. Santa's sleigh is one of them. Anyways, moving on. So I actually noticed they changed the box style from a foldable kind of briefcase style to a more rectangular box that has push tabs. That part was the only drawback with the box, just kind of giving my thoughts and opinions, because I like to collect a series, and this is a complete series I own now with the 13th Singapore, and now this is the only box that's different. So it's just one of those things that it just kind of sticks out to me. But looking at all the buildings, all of the architecture on the backside, the light blue greeveling along the bottom is really cool. Just the text for this Singapore, I think, really represents it well. I think it's pretty fun, and we're just gonna jump right into it. Popping it open because I don't want to use the push tabs, so I'm using a knife to cut it open, just kind of break the glue seal, and that way I can preserve the box in a little bit better condition. Dumping it out, we've got a good handful of bags with 800 plus pieces, and it was totaled out to about 5 bags in total. A couple of them had double bags, and the manual about the same size as the other architecture sets, so that's cool just to keep the similarity going. And I actually really enjoy the light gray in the manual, so I'm not sure if that's really different or not. I know they've done black before, so I like the gray. And bam, there we go, guys, the finished Singapore set. A lot of detail. Even on the backside, I felt like there was a lot to look at and a lot to take in, just because it's kind of like an island ocean city, so there's a lot of different angles to access it and view it. And I think the favorite building for me, just because of what it's called, that one in the beige, the light tan, it's called the Calculator building, so I thought that was really, really cool. Just the whole area down below with the hubcaps for like the garden by the bay area, it's just really cool to see it be represented in that way. And in the hubcaps, they all came as like a giant set. So there's actually a few, like the way the part is designed and sold, there's like 8 hubcaps total. So not all the hubcaps were used, but they come as a set. Like that is the part number. It's like all 8 hubcaps. They're not individual. I thought that was actually a cool thing to kind of point out. That's the way it's internally logged. So that's kind of cool. Kind of like going in depth or close up. There's those hubcaps I had mentioned. And just the detail achieved in just those few little studs in those buildings is really cool. I'm not going to attempt to say some of these buildings just because I don't want to like butcher them. But seeing that Marina Bay Sands, having that like connected garden area up top, really cool to see that conveyed in the Lego. And like I was saying, the backside, it just feels a little bit more detailed, and being able to see through it and just imagining it being on that ocean front, it's very cool to me. Having that skyline feel that matches all the other ones and that can really flow when you have them all in a line, I really enjoy that. It was a really enjoyable build experience. All the buildings and the way they were assembled, and the Calculator building, like I said, one of my favorites out of the whole thing. And yeah, that'll just wrap it up on the review. I'm going to put it next to the rest of the skylines and probably wrap up the video for you guys. And yeah, so there we can see it next to the rest of the architecture skyline series. And to me, I kind of differentiate it's all architecture line, but there's like the sub-series of like the skylines and then the landmarks, at least for me. So that wraps it up for me, you guys. I hope you've enjoyed my review. Make sure you stay subscribed, like, comment, subscribe, and never stop building.